to this week's vlog. Today is Sunday. We've had a really chill morning so far after a jam-packed weekend. It was my cousin's birthday, and then we went to the mall yesterday to get Lavelle a bunch of clothes. And I also did some shopping myself. I've already unboxed it, but I couldn't wait, honestly. I spoiled myself and I got the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I got the creator combo because it was like $100 more for a couple extra things. Like you get a mic, a bag, and like a whole setup with getting the creator combo. So I was like, I'm just gonna spend the extra $100 and get this one. But yeah, I wanted to get myself something nice. I've been seeing this camera all over the internet, and I haven't bought myself anything like YouTube-y, gadgety since I bought my Canon G7X, one I'm filming on now. And I've been wanting to like upgrade my content and upgrade my videos and just get different angles for you guys. And you know, when we go on vacation, I typically vlog on my phone, but I wanted something more portable and easier just to like pick up and get a quick clip, especially on vacation, something that's easy to travel with. This Canon is very small and it's not that hard to carry around or anything like that, but I don't know, I just wanted something a little bit more smaller and easy just to like pick up and shoot. Plus I'm still getting used to filming in public, and so just having a smaller camera would just be easier for that. It took me a while to decide how I was gonna pull the plug on buying it because it is not cheap. So yeah, but I've been working so hard, I've been posting consistently, and I was like, why not reward myself? So I got the little DJI, and I played with it a little bit yesterday, and it's so cool. The camera quality is amazing. So probably most of today will be filmed on this because I want to get a feel for it and kind of learn how to use it. It also came with this little mic, and also came with this little puffy thing to get the wind not to be, like, what's the word? What am I trying to say? So that it's not too windy in the mic. And then it also came with a wide angle lens, which that was another thing that I wanted to get. I wanted to buy a new camera that had a more wide angle, but I couldn't find one that I liked and that I was willing to spend the money on. So I actually didn't know that it came with a wide angle lens, so that was a nice surprise. This is the bag that it came with. And it came with this little tiny little tripod, which is so cute. This is just like the holder. You put it on the bottom so that like this, to have like a better grip on the camera. It came with a battery pack that hooks on to the bottom of here. Oh, I didn't take this sticker off. There we go. But yeah, it hooks on to the bottom like this, and it will charge it, which I thought was really cool. I have had so many times where I've been filming a video and my camera has died, and it's so frustrating. To have this battery pack come with the camera is amazing, and I charge it with USB-C. So no more of the days where I have to charge it with the battery. I just need my little cord, and I just make sure I keep this with me. Having a camera that is charged by a cord is just so much nicer than having a battery in a camera, because I have to wait for the battery to charge, and ugh, so annoying. So to turn it on, you just flip it like that, and then the camera, let me do it again so you guys can see. The camera turns. How cool is that? And then that's the screen. I need to get one of my other SD cards to put it in here, but it's really cool. Like, you can record in a bunch of different resolutions from like 1080p to 4K. There's also like a 2.7, and then you can change the frame rate from 24 all the way up to 60. So really cool. I don't know too much about all of that, so this is definitely not the video to come look at if you're looking for like the specs about it. Other than that, I think it's really cool. The camera quality is also just really good. You guys will see this once I start filming with it. So it has different modes. You can do photo, video, low light, slow motion, time lapse, and panorama. On the screen it shows the battery life. You can flip the camera around. It also has the face auto detect, where I can set it to my face, and every time I move, the camera will move and follow me. I know some people were saying that it was making them kind of sick, which I agree. I feel like that would make me a little sick, but I'm still gonna try it out once I get my SD card in here, just to see how cool it is, because it is cool to have a camera move with you and you don't have to move it around. I think that's amazing, but I do know some people are like, it makes them sick. These little buttons on the bottom, this little button just zooms in and zooms out, and then this is just the record button. There's also a way that you can change it so that you can film vertical. I don't remember. Oh, you just flip it and then it changes to vertical. So I can film short form content for like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. It's just so cool, and the quality is just so nice. I'm really happy with my purchase. I'm glad I finally got it because I've been looking at it for a while. I've been seeing everybody buy it, and I didn't want to buy it just because everyone else got it, but then I started watching a bunch of reviews, and I feel like it'll just help me vlog more when I'm outside of the house. Like yesterday when we were at the mall, I had every intention to vlog. I couldn't. It was so busy in there. It was almost like overwhelming and a little bit of like kind of cause anxiety. I'm like, I just couldn't imagine trying to pull up my camera right now and talk to you guys and tell you what we're doing, because there was just people everywhere. So I feel like having something like this will make it a little bit easier, because I don't have this big camera that I'm holding and everyone's staring at me. But honestly, I need to get over people staring at me, because that just doesn't matter. But you guys know what I mean. It's nerve-wracking to film in public. I'm really excited to use it. I'm very, very proud of myself for all the hard work that I have been putting in on YouTube and like in my normal 9-to-5 job. So I figured, why not spoil myself? I don't know if I mentioned this, but we are going out to eat today. We're going to this place called Ida Claire. It is a scratch kitchen that does like Southern Creole Louisiana style food. And for Mardi Gras, they're doing like a special menu. So we're gonna go there with my cousin. So perfect time to test out a new camera and test out the mic to see the quality of everything. So we're gonna spend these next few days of this vlogging with this DJI and seeing how we like it and getting like a real feel of what it's like to use this. Yeah, let me get my other SD card and put it in here, and we can put this thing to the test. I might need a specific SD card because this one's not going in. Oh shoot, we might not be able to vlog today. That was one of my complaints, if I can complain about anything with this camera, is the creator combo doesn't come with an SD card. It comes with a protective cover, a mic, a handle, the battery handle, a tripod, the charging cable, carrying bag, a clip magnet, the mic windscreen, the wide angle lens, and the wrist strap, but no SD card. And now my little SD card that I have doesn't fit in there. So now I'm like, okay, so what do I need? Let me see. DJI Osmo SanDisk. That's what I have. I have a SanDisk. Maybe I'm not putting it in right. Okay, I'm gonna take out this SD card and see if maybe that one will fit in here. I don't know what to do, because it says that I'm using the right SD card with this, but when I click it, it like pops right back out. Oh, see, it's like trying to read it. SD card system not supported. Oh, okay. So yeah, I have the wrong SD card. Dang. Okay, so we might not be able to vlog with this today because I can't figure out this SD card. Oh, SD card not supported. Okay, dang. Okay, false alarm. Pays off to have a husband who is into computers. He figured it out. I guess you just have to format the SD card. So now it works. Also, the stabilization on this thing is amazing. Okay, how do I record again? Oh, I'm recording. Swipe right to adjust exposure. That's another thing. I'm gonna have to learn how to like color correct this thing. I'm gonna film it just straight out of the camera. All right, this is what the camera looks like. I mean, it looks pretty good from like what I can see. Let's test out our mic. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be cool if I ever decide to do like mic'd up videos, or today when we're at the restaurant and it's really loud, we can talk into the mic and be like, this is what we're eating, this is what we're trying. This is really cool though. Let's try the face detection thing and see what that's looking like. Okay, I'm about to do the auto like face detection. So if that's something that makes you sick, I will put on the screen like a time here that you can skip to so that you don't get motion sickness with me doing this. Active track enabled. Okay. Whoa, that's really cool. Okay, let me stand up. That is so cool. So like, let's say I'm at the gym and I'm working out. I'm like doing squats or something. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh wow, this is so cool. I'm doing. I guess it would be cool to do this for like time-lapse purposes, but I feel like this is just gonna make a lot of people sick. I don't know if this is something I would do all the time, but it is really cool. Oh, and then you just tap it to turn it off. Back on the regular camera, I am very impressed with this right out the box. I can't wait to edit it and see what it looks like on the computer and like what it look like in a video. But so far, I'm very impressed, and I understand why this is going viral and everyone is talking about it. Also, just how easy it is to film with it. Like, this thing is so small, especially for travel videos. Like, this is gonna be amazing. We're going to New York and DC in April. So I can't wait to capture some footage with this thing. I'm obsessed, but okay, I need to go get ready. I'm still trying to figure out how to work this. I just got all ready. I wanted to put on the wide angle lens just to show you guys the difference. So here is me without the wide angle. And here's me with wide angle. So you can see my whole vinyl area right here and a little bit of that wall. If I take it off, you can only see 2 of my vinyls, but I can see the whole thing. I think this is really cool. I don't know what it is about wide angle, but it just makes the shot look 10 times cooler. It's like we're actually here together. I also need to figure out where the mic is on here so I'm not covering it. I hope I wasn't just covering it in that last clip. I think I'm gonna keep the wide angle lens on here because I think it just gives you a different perspective and I really like it. It's crazy how stable this thing is. I'm shaking my hand right now and I don't think the camera's shaking that much. It looks like it's trying to stabilize itself. Also, sorry if this is giving you motion sickness. We're gonna vlog with this camera today and see how it goes.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you new improved, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard. Number 1 fan, your side, you applaud. Got me think about inside the walls. Words cut deep, it's like a sword. Making me better, you hotter than pepper, You with a big stepper who chasing a cheddar, All of these women, they not on your level,
We just got to the mall. Lavelle's gonna try on some more clothes because he didn't get a couple things at the mall yesterday. So we're gonna try and get some things today. I like those. What size are those?
Small.
That looks really good. Not with those shoes. You wanna be on camera today? Those look really nice, yeah. I like those. All right. Nice linen shorts right here.
Oh, the blend shorts.
I love it.
These could be it right here.
Ooh, I like these.
I feel like these aren't bad.
I like those a lot. All right, going into Steve Madden.
149.
Those ones are nice. These ones. These are nice.
Yeah, I like the material less.
Back on the G7X. So, day 1 thoughts about the camera. I really like it. I definitely think it's a learning curve for sure. There's some things that I don't know how to fix on this camera. One thing I am noticing is that the battery life isn't that great. It's on 48% and I did charge it to 100 and I've been using it all day. I had it recording like a time lapse at the restaurant and then, you know, whatever clips that I showed you guys earlier. Battery dies pretty fast, so you definitely need to have the little battery charger thing on you. If you're planning on filming like a full day in the life like I did today.
I said 48 sounds good.
I guess compared to my Canon G7X, the battery does last longer. I feel like this battery does not last me that long. I could maybe get like an hour and a half out of this battery. So if you look at it that way, I would say the battery life is actually pretty good. Yeah, because I guess it's like a full day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said that you got a full day vlog and you got 50%.
Yeah.
And a half without even charging.
Yeah.
And if you just throw it on the charger every night.
Right. Now that I'm thinking about it, I guess that battery life is pretty good because when I try and vlog with my Canon G7X, the battery life sucks. So I take it back. This battery life is actually pretty good. It's 7 p.m., almost 8 o'clock, and I've been vlogging with this since 12. And it's not dead, so I guess that means that the battery life is good. I guess I was just expecting it to last a little bit longer, but it hasn't even been a full day yet, and it's not dead yet. And I can just throw this on the charger. I don't have to worry about switching out a battery, making sure that battery is charged, because that's my biggest complaint with my Canon G7X is I always have to have a battery charged. And if I don't have a battery charged, I'm screwed and I can't film. So I do like that this one, I can plug it into the wall and charge it easily. In regards to the battery life, I think I was just focused on, I hadn't really used the camera that much. Like I would turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. But overall, getting a full day of vlogging and only being at 48% is really good. So I would say if you're looking to get this camera, definitely get the creator combo because I think that's the one that comes with the extra battery. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't think that the regular DJI box comes with the extra battery. Either get the creator combo or get this as an add-on. That way you don't have to worry about the camera dying. Thankfully for me, I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm just vlogging and, you know, doing a lot of quick clips, a lot of time lapse, so I don't have to worry about it too much. The gimbal, I don't know, it's something that I'm doing wrong, but it moves too much for me. Like, I think it's just trying to stabilize itself, but it's kind of hard to get it to stay perfect. I also haven't taken a moment to like play around with the settings just yet. I've done a little bit of settings, but not too much. But this is what I mean, like it's kind of stuck at the side and I'm facing it, like I wanted to point this way, but I have to turn it manually back this way. So I don't know, just little quirky things that I need to figure out. And I know it's my fault for not like looking up how to work this camera, but yeah. All right, I'm pretty sure I figured out how to get this gimbal to stop moving so much. Okay, so right now you see how like it's not facing where I want it to be. So first of all, you're gonna want to click it in the middle to recenter it. And then to lock it in place, you're just gonna hold down this same joystick and that little symbol will pop up. And now when you turn it, it'll stay with the direction of the camera and not lag with turning. But I mean, so far I really like it. I think it's a great camera. I understand why this has went viral and everyone is using this to start their content journeys, because it's very easy. Even when we were at the restaurant, like I felt really comfortable having it out recording because it's not like a big camera in someone's face. And I'm able to be a little bit more discreet with this one and not have to worry about people staring at me. So far, so good, day one. I also could take this to my apartment gym with me instead of using my iPhone. Because right now I just like prop my iPhone up on my water bottle or something, but I could sit this in the corner and get my clips like that. So maybe I'll test that out tomorrow when I go to the gym. I really love that I can just switch the orientation that I'm filming in just by flipping the screen. Like if I want to shoot a TikTok, I flip it this way. If I want to shoot a YouTube video, I flip it this way. I think that's really, really cool. Also, the other thing, the wide angle lens that this comes with, it will not close. So like this is open right now and this is closed. The camera won't close and go into its off position with the wide angle lens on it. Let me show you. So this little guy, let's turn her back on. So when I snap that on there and I go to turn off my camera, it's gonna get stuck. See, it gets stuck right there and it doesn't close all the way. So you have to take that off and then close it manually like that. So I kind of wish they would have thought about that and made this hole bigger so that I can close it with the wide angle lens. That's my first day thoughts. I'm excited to use it more this week, but I'm going to go ahead and unwind and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Happy Monday. It is lunchtime and Lavelle has just motivated me to go to the gym on my lunch so that I have my entire day at night. So we're gonna get ready for the gym. I'm on the DJI this morning, trying to test it out. I can already tell that the color definitely needs to be corrected. Like I'm looking at it in kind of like yellow low light in the bathroom and it's a little, I feel like I'm losing a little color, but maybe it'll look different on my computer. But anyways, that's not the point of what I was gonna say. We're gonna go to the gym early, so let's pick out an outfit. Okay, I really loved using the DJI in the gym. The only thing I would want to buy is maybe a like magnetic tripod or something so that I could get a higher angle in the gym so I don't have to have it always on the floor, because that was my issue with using my iPhone is I always had like a low angle. I did use the dumbbell rack and a bench to prop it up, but I would rather not use that stuff just so I'm not in other people's way. So I'm definitely gonna look for some type of magnetic tripod for this camera. Just got back from the gym. I wanted to show you guys my battery. It was on 11%, but I just plugged it up and I unplugged it because I wanted to show you guys. So it's on 14%. That's after me filming all day yesterday, well 8 hours yesterday, and then today in the gym, stopping recording, moving around, using the face detect. So I want to correct myself from yesterday. I think this battery life is actually really good considering I was able to use it majority of yesterday and today before it reached 11%. So I'm going to put the charger on here and see how fast it charges. It is 132 right now, but now I want to test to see how long it takes it to get from 14 to 100% just using the external battery. So I'm gonna plug it in real quick. 14%. 133. Let's see how long it takes to charge. I'm gonna hop in the shower and get back to work. I will update you guys once the battery is charged. Quick update, my battery pack died, but it got my camera to 71%. So let's plug it up and finish charging. Okay, back to check to see what percentage the camera's at. Oh, we're at 100. Okay. We're at 100%. It is 3:54. Not entirely too sure when it fully got charged. Probably not too long after that. It charges pretty fast though. What I should have done was let it go to 0 before charging it to see how long it would take to go from 0 to 100. But honestly, I'm gonna just say about 2 hours to fully charge, maybe a little bit less than that. Is pretty good. I'm really impressed with that. So many clips and I wasn't recording. Definitely a learning curve. I have to remember that when the light is flashing, that means that the camera is recording. When it's not flashing, it's not recording. You guys didn't really miss anything. I just cut up all the veggies and I was telling you guys that I thankfully have this big jar of diced white onions, so I don't have to worry about cutting the onions. We're just gonna cook all this right now. That really sucks. I wasn't recording. That means all of the audio that I had been getting probably wasn't recording either. I don't really know how this mic works. I should probably start editing this vlog to see how everything works. But okay, vegetables are cooked. We're gonna start sauteing them and then cook the meat. It says to use half an onion, but since I'm using this thing, I can't really measure it. So we're just going to do our best. Half of the green pepper, half of the red pepper. I'm gonna add the whole thing. Let's add the whole thing. So I think I'm gonna make double her portions. Time for our minced garlic. Do a tablespoon of that. I had to recruit Lavelle because my arm started to hurt, but this is what the Philly cheesesteak meal is looking like so far. What?
Ghetto with these 2 forks.
Oh, I didn't even realize we had to start using 2 forks because it was hard to rip the meat apart, just the tongs and a spatula, so we're taking it old school and doing 2 forks.
I feel like I'm putting in some good work.
No, you are. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Go, Kylie, go. Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
All right, we're gonna preheat the oven to 350 so that we can make the bread. We do have some fancy bread for this meal. It is, I forgot what these are called actually, but they're from H-E-B's like bakery in-house. She makes this Italian seasoning spread for her buns, which is just butter and Italian seasoning. We're just gonna melt this, sprinkle with some Italian seasoning and put it inside the buns. I'm also not really good at remembering that, oh, wrong way, that I have to look at the little camera up there. I'm so used to looking at the screen, so I apologize about that. I will get better. All right, meat is all done. Look at that, it looks so good. Gonna cover this. So good.
Your mic not on?
It is on.
Oh, Phillies, courtesy of the wife.
All right, taste test.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. I would rate this recipe definitely a 10 out of 10. It was so easy to make, really, really quick, really fast. The only prep I had to do was cut the vegetables, and you guys saw I had pre-chopped onions, so that took out a lot of time. What kind of bread is this? What kind of bread did we buy? We bought hoagie bread, Highly recommend getting that. What would you rate this?
This is a solid.
Wait, you have to come.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a solid 9.7 out of 10. Definitely.
9.7. Why do you take away some points?
Well, it can't be a 10 out of 10. Like that would, you know what I mean?
I gave it a 10.
My wife made it. It's a 10. 10 out of 10.
Lavelle's taking pictures of his meal. That's how you know it was good. Hi guys, happy Wednesday? No, today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I haven't talked to you guys all day. I've been having a very heavy short form content day, but I just wrapped up filming. I made myself a drink. Did I ever tell you guys that we got a cocktail machine? I don't know if I ever did, but we got this cocktail machine a few months ago. It's like a dupe of the Bartesian, but it's by Black & Decker. Don't mind the amount of alcohol we have in here. We're running low. We've been obviously using this thing nonstop, but it takes Bartesian pods. So it's a nice alternative if you don't want to spend the like $400 for a Bartesian. I got this on Black Friday for $169. I think normally it's like $220. So you still save a bunch of money if you get this one versus the actual Bartesian. And you get 5 alcohol bottles with this one, not 4. So you get an extra alcohol bottle for cheaper. But yeah, I just made myself a strawberry guava margarita and I rimmed it with mango, chamoy, and tahini. So good. But I did start editing this vlog and I have some thoughts. So let's sit down and chat. Okay, I actually switched to my Canon G7X just because it's easier to film on here. I still love this camera. I think it's great. What is it, like day 3 using this? Day 3 using this camera. But during editing, the audio is very, very quiet. I mean, it's to be expected. It's such a small camera. I'm sure the microphone is tiny, but I have to adjust the volume a lot. And I was watching someone's video earlier today. They said you can adjust the volume settings. So I'm gonna try the same settings that that creator had and see if that works for me. Also, I need to work on the color correcting. It's not that bad, but it definitely is a different color. So lots of things to do within the settings, but overall I still like it. Like I said, I used it today to film short form content and it's on 30%. So I've gone a full day of using it and yesterday. Yeah, and part of yesterday because I used it to cook. So battery's still going strong. We love that. But right now my only thing is how to fix the audio and fix the color, either in the camera or in editing. I need to figure out how I want to fix the coloring, preferably on here. So I need to tweak with some of these settings, but I still like it. I think it's definitely gonna be a great camera for just different angles. I tested it out with a TikTok today. I did a TikTok of me getting ready for the gym, so I'm excited to edit that footage and see how that turns out. Day 3 with the DJI thoughts. I'm excited to have a relaxing night, drink my margarita, eat some more Philly cheesesteaks. Those are so good. I've been looking forward to eating that all day. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind going on in the background, but it has been a very crazy day here in Dallas. At 5 a.m. we were woken up by really strong winds, really loud rain. It was actually really scary. It sounded like our windows were gonna break and shatter, but 2 tornadoes touched down in Irving and Louisville. So I'm definitely thinking about everybody who lives out there because I saw some of the like footage from it and it looked pretty scary. I'm very thankful that we were not affected by that, but it was really, really sad to see. It was very, very freaky. I did not know how crazy of a roller coaster the Dallas weather would be, but after it rained, it was like sunny within the next few hours, but now it's back to windy and rainy. So you just never know with this weather, but hopefully last night was the worst of it and we won't have to deal with that again. Our power went out and came back on several times. Thankfully we didn't lose complete power, but it did flicker a lot at 5 in the morning and it just was a rough morning. That was my day today. This camera's gonna die. I'm not really doing anything else for the rest of the night, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, the other thing I wanted to test out was the color. I watched a few videos that said you can either film in normal, which is what I'm filming in right now, or something called D-Log, which requires a little bit of color editing on the back end of things. So this is what it looks like with just normal. I'm pretty sure I've been filming like this all week. I'm gonna switch over to D-Log and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, this is what filming with D-Log looks like. No color correcting, no color grading, no nothing, just straight out of the camera. It is very, very dark. And then I'm gonna put the DJI filter that I downloaded over it and see how it looks. This is what it looks like with just the custom LUT on. I haven't done any color correcting. It's definitely still pretty dark, but it does get better once I move my face towards the natural sunlight. And then here it is with me messing with some of the color settings. I feel like it looks pretty good with the D-Log and the custom LUT, but would I want to do this every vlog? Probably not. I wanted to share my closing thoughts all about the DJI and how I like it after using it for a whole week. I definitely think this camera is great for if you are new to vlogging or just want to upgrade your content like me. I think it's very easy to use, very straightforward. It makes vlogging so much more enjoyable. It's easy to just pull out and film a quick clip, and I don't have to worry about whether something is in frame, whether something is centered, if I'm too shaky, because of the stabilization, and because I have the screen right here in front of me, I can see everything that I'm filming, and there's no question whether I'm in focus or not. A lot of the times when I'm vlogging with my bigger camera, I want to make sure that I'm looking at the lens and not at the viewfinder, so I don't always know if I'm in frame without looking up at the viewfinder. But with this, I feel like it does a really good job at auto stabilizing and auto focusing. Like I was mentioning, if you are new to vlogging or you're someone who's just not comfortable vlogging in public just yet, this thing is perfect because it is so discreet, it's so small. You barely notice that someone is holding this camera. I just like that it's just so small and it's easy to just throw in your purse, throw in your bag. So overall, I am a huge fan of the DJI camera. I think it is great. I also like that now I have another camera that I can use out when I'm out and about. I don't have to worry about filming on my phone and the quality being different than this camera. I don't know if this is just me, but when I use my iPhone, like it's fine, the quality is still there, but it is lower than using an actual camera. But with this, I feel like the quality is, if not the same, kind of better than my camera, and so I don't have to worry about like the quality of my video going down because I'm using my iPhone. Now, using your iPhone is not a bad thing or anything. I use my iPhone a lot for filming, but just quality is very important to me, so having a nice quality camera that is lightweight and portable just means a lot to me because I know my videos will still be at the highest quality that they possibly can. The only negative thing I really can say about this camera is the learning curve and the settings and figuring out what color grading is. You definitely need to take a lot of time to adjust the settings, adjust the audio, and just find out what is your perfect setting. What do you like to film on? What type of color grading you really want to do in editing or in the camera itself. It really all depends on how much work you want to put in researching and how much you want to edit after you've filmed all the content. I personally don't want to do too much editing. I'm still fairly new to editing and color grading and different settings that cameras have, and honestly I don't know a lot of the settings in Final Cut Pro, but I don't typically like to do too much editing, but I will say it has made me want to be better and want to learn more. So it's kind of like a win-win. I learn how to use this camera and I also learn how to use my editing softwares and just overall be more knowledgeable and more educated on camera settings and all things tech. But as of right now, I don't think I will be spending too much time using the D-Log setting that I showed you guys earlier and trying to do too much color correcting, just because it's just not something that I want to do right now. Right now, I'm very focused on just building a foundation, just figuring out how to be consistent and how to stay on track before I dive into all of the extra stuff that comes with content creation and making videos. But definitely take the time to learn more, take the time to really try to understand what each button, which each setting means on this camera. Watch a ton of YouTube videos, a ton of TikToks of tutorials, how to set up, how to get the specific angles, how to get their specific colors. Like, watch so many videos. I watched a few and it did definitely open my eyes to a lot of things and how much this camera can actually do. And it really helped me figure out what settings I do like and what settings I don't like, and overall just how much work I want to put into it. Yeah, I highly recommend taking some time to do research on this camera before buying it and research how much effort goes into making like the perfect video quality, the perfect picture quality and audio quality. Try not to get discouraged. I found myself getting a little discouraged sometimes. I'm like, this is a lot, but in the long run, in the grand scheme of things, I know that it'll be worth it for me because I will eventually get my content to be where I want it to be and making really good videos and really cool videos that I'm proud of sharing with you guys. Definitely try to enjoy the process. For someone like me, I'm literally just a girl. I just vlog my life and fun things that I do around the city, and I'm not a videographer. I literally just like making videos. So I'm just gonna take it day by day, learn what I can about this camera, slowly but surely try and up my editing skills and my color grading skills. But for now, we're just gonna continue using this camera, document our life, making my life 10 times easier with this camera. But I hope you guys found this video helpful. If there's anything that I didn't answer, or if you are also stuck on, or you want to give me advice on this camera, please do leave that down in the comments below. I am open for all the advice, and if you have found settings that you enjoy, give me all the details, because Although I am not ready to dive into like the super edity side of YouTube, I am open to learning about it and eventually implementing all of that. But TLDR, I love this camera. I think everyone should buy it, whether you are new to vlogging, already been vlogging. It's just gonna be so fun. And I'm just excited for all the content that I get to make with this DJI. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming along with me on this week while I tested out this new camera, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you've made it this far, you might as well subscribe. Help me get to 3K, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Now I'm thinking might have caught the June blues, yeah.